Hey everyone, this is Dr. Turpeau, Black America's Love Doctor, coming to you talking about love and relationships and other topics as well. So, if you like these videos, please send them to people that you may think might benefit from them. And also, click like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. All right, so thank you. Check out my website, blacklovedoctor.com. So, let's get into the question for this evening. All right, and the question this evening says, Dear Dr. Turpeau, I live in Utah, and it is a task to locate our people, and futile to convince those that are here that they really are black. I'm from North Carolina, so this is truly a culture shock for me. I moved out here for my job. The Baptist church was all white. The AME church were folks who didn't show themselves friendly. I've considered hanging out in Vegas, but someone told me that it wasn't wise to go there alone if you don't know your way around. Any assistance or suggestions you can provide would be greatly appreciated. I need help. Thanks. All right, so being black in Utah. All righty, so let's talk a little bit, shall we? So it seems that you are an afro-centric person and you find yourself in a euro-centric environment. This situation, this predicament is proving to be not a harmonious relationship for you, not a harmonious situation. So if you want to figure out what to do, I recommend that you use my approach that I call the Harmonious Way. And the Harmonious Way is a 5-step process. Okay, so let's talk about what the Harmonious Way. My book I wrote is about how you can use the Harmonious Way to choose a compatible mate. But you can also use this process that I designed called the Harmonious Way. You can use it to make other decisions in your life as well. So let's talk about that 5-step process of what the Harmonious Way is about. Number 1, you want to be yourself. Okay, be yourself. Courageously be yourself. When all the world is trying to make you be someone else, courageously be yourself. Number 2, examine yourself. Discover who you are. Contemplate. Think about, assess, and get in touch with your true self and really examine and observe yourself to actually define and discover who you truly are. So number 2 is about self-discovery. Number 3, determine the type of environment or people that you need to be around that will allow you to be yourself. So determine the type of environment or people to be around that will allow you to be who you truly are. And number 4, find that environment. Locate that environment. Locate those people. And the last step for the Harmonious Way, step number 5, is to maintain the relationship with that environment or maintain the relationship with those people. So that is the Harmonious Way, a decision-making process that I designed to help people live a more harmonious life. And you can use this with mate selection, career selection, where to live, like we're talking about with your particular question. So how would you apply this process to your situation? Well, you are currently in step number 2, which is discovering yourself. I think that now that you're in this environment, this has forced you to discover your own Afrocentricity, being in such a Eurocentric environment. And so as you're discovering this, you're in that step 2 process of the Harmonious Way. So now you need to actually take time out to assess your priorities, to figure out what really is important to you, so you can move on to the next step, which is to determine the type of environment that will work best for you. So now, you probably moved out to Utah for your career. That's why most people tend to move places, is for their career. But in the process, what's going on since you've done that is, from my reading your question, is you feel like you're losing your black culture. So I understand. I visited Utah once. I visited Salt Lake City. and I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone. I live in Atlanta. I grew up in Atlanta. I live in Atlanta. So Atlanta is pretty much a chocolate city. And this is several years back when I visited Salt Lake City. I was driving down. I think I was in a rental car, more than likely, if not a cab. I can't remember. It was a while back. But as I was driving, I drove by the bus station. And I looked at the bus station, and a chill actually ran down my spine, because as I was looking at the bus station, I said, not even the people in the bus station are black. I could not find one black face in the whole city of, on public transportation in the city of Utah. Okay, I think there's not very many black people in Utah. I think there may be about 10 to 15 of those, 10 to 15 people in Utah who are black, and I think those people are on the Utah Jazz basketball team. So, seriously though, Utah. Let's just talk about the real numbers. Utah is approximately 3 million people in total for the whole state. Okay, and actually, out of those 3 million people, only 60,000 people identify as black. Now, I'm going to say that again. 60,000 people in the whole state of Utah identify as being black. So, you know, and a lot of those black people that you meet in Utah will not fit what you consider to be a black person. Okay? So I understand you feel like you are in a predicament. So, considering the harmonious way, I think you have several options. Okay, option A, you can remain in your situation, just suck it up, bear it, and stop complaining. B, you can force the other black people that you do meet in Utah, you can force them to be the type of down black person that you expect them to be. Or C, you can sell out to your job and just stay there because you're getting paid. And as you do that, become less black. Or D, you can actually find another job in an environment and around people that will allow you to feel like you can be yourself. Okay, find another job with a decent salary, which may not be as much as salary as you're making now, but you want to find a decent job that will allow you to express your blackness, and around people that will allow you to express your blackness. So I suggest option D. Okay, the latter thing that I just mentioned. So that would be my suggestion, because it is the harmonious way. Okay? Alrighty. So stay black. Harmonious wishes.